Really, the big story here the next couple of days is going to be wildfire smoke. It's kind of the biggie here, especially as we all have to breathe the air around us. That's due to some of that wildfire activity all around the region. And despite cooler temperatures, we're still talking high fire danger as we get closer to the weekend. Right now, we're talking the impacts from the Parks Fire and one in British Columbia, and that's what puts smoke in the air for much of the inland Northwest early Thursday morning. But as the wind shifts to more northerly, we're going to start pulling in some of that smoke from the Kootenai River complex, and that's eventually going to work its way into Spokane and Coeur d'Alene a little bit later on today. When it comes to the Parks Fire, big impacts over near Winthrop. When you're talking visibility where you can't even see some of the mountains, there's a hill right about there that you should be able to see, and that's less than a couple miles away. When you can't see a couple of miles, don't go outside. Avoid it if you can, because it's that kind of dangerous. We sit at 53 right now here in Spokane. Improvements from unhealthy where we were earlier this morning. Tomorrow we'll likely see a little more smoke, and basically what happens is we start pulling in some of this smoke from the Kootenai River complex, and it moves down into Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and for us that's going to drop air quality basically tonight. So similar time frame to what we saw last night with some of that smoke moving through. Notice it moves in after dark and sticks around until early in the morning, and then by the middle part of the day we'll blow some of that smoke as wind shifts to more easterly, and then well, eventually, because of an easterly shift in wind direction, and eventually all of that smoke from the Moose Fire works its way in. So we just kind of switch from one fire to the other as we head through the next couple of days. And unfortunately, that also correlates to an elevated fire threat. Warm, dry, windy conditions persist, and that's why we have red flag warnings for the basically Okanagan Valley and then up and over the Cascades and over on the west side, because wind is going to stay rather blustery over the course of the next couple of days. 15 to 25 miles per hour tomorrow up and over the Cascades, about 35 miles per hour. Saturday's no slouch either. We don't catch a break until even Sunday, so all those fires just kind of get the flames fanned. That's a mouthful. Not going to say that ever again. 78 and hazy tomorrow. Saturday, we'll start getting rid of some of that smoke, blowing a little more, and then by Sunday we should start to see a little improvement.